on, guys? CSKGaming, and just before we start today's video, I want to thank all of you who have kept on with us in terms of subscription. A lot, because this past month, 2 months, maybe even 3 months, it's just been all haywire with us because of major exams, holidays, all stuff like that. You know what I mean? Just want to thank all of you out there who are still with us. So let's get started. Today's video will be just part 10, I think. I think it's 10 of the best infected spots. No, sorry, it's part 9, derp. Anyway, let's get straight into it. First map we're going to is Unearthed, in other words, Dome. It's pretty obvious where the hiding spots are in this map. I'm pretty sure you can just tell by looking at the map. If not, then, slight problem. Obviously you haven't played Modern Warfare 3 then.
Team deathmatch.
Maybe an hour or so later when this thing decides to finally go.
Time to work, Ghost
Right.
Squad.
Dome. For the second time. Sorry, I mean third time. Right, well, first spot right here. A lot of you will probably remember this from Modern Warfare 3. If in doubt and you spawn in late and everyone else, well, about 9 or so people are infected out of maybe 18, here's always the best spot to go because nobody really looks there until the very end. Second spot, I would say maybe in here because it's a new area and people probably aren't going to think about it too much. If you like, I know it's a new way, but let's be honest here, how many people do you see who would like just run over here, dart in right, or maybe even run in here, go left? That basically never happens. Even in online games, I've never seen anyone do that. Third spot then in here. Everyone loves this spot. If in doubt of up there, you always come to here as well. However, this spot's more so an alternative. The up there, you're still pretty obvious here, unlike the other one in that building. But you've got a bit of protection, and not they can't just throw a throwing knife straight through the thing, or at least I don't think they can. Compared to up there. Fourth spot, well, no explanation needed, it's up there. Everyone loves this spot. Not sure that they'll love it too much now, considering there's no top to it, but I suppose it's an escape route, I think. Oh, you can't actually escape again. Well, that's a bit of a screw over. Fifth spot is here, right beside the bunker. This was another popular spot in Modern Warfare 3, except it wasn't so hidden back then. Is there anything over here? Yes, there is. Another spot, the sixth spot right here. I think there didn't ever used to be grass here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that would be another good hiding spot there. I think that's it for Unearthed. So next map I believe we're heading on to is Behemoth. Okay everyone, so this is Behemoth. The most creative layout ever. A line and a circle. Sounds like a pretty good map to me. Sarcasm. So anyway, I'm pretty sure you all know where the main spots are in this map anyway, because there really isn't anywhere to go anyway.
Team deathmatch.
And conveniently we have spawned basically on one. First spot while this is loading here is basically this whole area at the back here. It's good because
Time to work,
it's
Ghost
obviously similar to most maps, the hotspot of the map. Everyone usually camps up there. Usually it doesn't work either. But to be fair, straight line map with a circle in the middle, not going to do much help here. Better there than in the middle of the map. Well, when I say middle, I mean like downstairs. Second spot is this building here. Now there's 3 entrances. One there, one here, and one there. That's a slight problem, but if you can defend it really well, then you can pull it off just about. And so the only other spot that I can really think of off the top of my head here is down here. Pretty good spot. To be honest, I think this one's better than the other side of the map, way up there, but it's completely underused online. That's what I've found in the past few games that I've played in Behemoth. This is a very unused spot compared to, well, over there really, in that building. And it's much better over here considering that, well, only really the 3-lane entrance here. Well, 2-lane because that one kind of gets stopped by this thing. But you should be able to defend this pretty easily if you know how to. Well, that was a short and sweet map to go through. So now next map is Collision. Okay guys, and now we're on to Collision. This map I thought was surprisingly small when I first saw it because it looked a bit like a mix of Wetworks from Modern Warfare, COD 4, and Cargo from Black Ops 2. I thought it would have been one of the bigger maps in the game, again, but Call of Duty, they fail to surprise. Well, sometimes. Black Ops 2 spawning system. And knifing system. But I was actually really shocked that this was actually a small map.
Team deathmatch.
This is one, like, I'm still quite shocked by it. So anyway, first major spot is here,
Time to
in
work,
this area.
Squad.
Probably the second safest spot, I'd reckon. Not too much I can say really, it's just 3-lane defense system, as it normally is. Second spot is actually underneath. It's just this area here. Probably the least safest, the second least safest, because entrance there, entrance here, entrance there. So that one's mainly used, well, it's mainly defended by up there. So really you're just having to defend these 2 entrances over here. But like I said, if anything goes wrong up there, you're just screwed if you go here. Third spot then up here. Everyone usually goes here, so they do in Collision. It's mainly the hotspot because lots of room to move about in, lots of space, even for like more or less the whole maybe 15 people. Like usually there are some people who go alone, but usually they're first to be killed. Usually it's the best defense system here. About maybe 5 defending this area, 5 defending the middle area, 5 defending off to the right, up here. It's a good spot there because, well, if I'm being completely honest, this is either the second last or the last spot where the infected people actually look for you. Because there was one game particularly I was playing on Collision where it must have been about 3 minutes before the infected actually tried to come here. Keyword there, tried. So anyway, now on to the 4th and final spot on Collision, and it's this upper center part here. This is probably the least safest spot, but then again you can put a good stronghold up here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 6, and then the 2 main ones, 7 and 8 entrances, or not so much entrances, but ways to get up here. So you have to really keep your eyes peeled for which way the infected are going to come up here, but like I said, you can put a good stronghold up here if you can like defend it well. So that is it for Collision, and so final map on the Devastation map pack is, what is it? Ruins? Ruins? Okay, so final map of the Devastation map pack is Ruins. And personally I think Ruins is probably, well, not the worst, but it's a really dodgy map. Like I have seen dodgier maps in Ruins, but I just feel really, well, insecure in this map because your enemies are really coming from anywhere around you. There's always an entrance or a pathway from somewhere at any angle, bar the edges of the map obviously.
Team deathmatch.
So I'm just gonna whiz through all these spots here quickly. I think there's 15 or 16 of them.
Time to work, Ghost
First
Squad.
one, you're just hiding back here. Meanwhile, I'm attempting to go pro. Close enough. You can get a bit further in, I think, but I seem to be failing at doing that. Maybe I'm doing it the wrong way. Oh well. Second spot, this grass patch here. Third spot, this one. Most of these are just grass patches, so you're pretty well hidden anyway. Like, regardless of the situation. Fourth spot, no, not that one. This one over here, and this one continues more or less the whole way round. Crap, can't get in there. Fifth spot here. However, you're more noticeable on this one compared to the rest so far. Because, well, it's thinner as such. Sixth spot is this one. I used this in an online match and I was guaranteed last survivor instantly because everyone else was camping upstairs in that big room. Spot 7 then is this one here. I think. Oh well. We'll take out a spot 7 anyway. I think that should work. Spot 8 then, this grass patch, it just continues round away. Spot 9, this one. But that one's a bit more noticeable than the rest. This is continuation of spot 8. Going further around. Oh, did I? Oh, here. Spot 10 is this one. Like I said, most of these are self-explanatory grass patches, so you're basically hidden anyway. And here's another one here. This one personally would be my favourite, or that spot 6, because they're probably the most elusive ones as such, as long as you're using the ghillie suit. If you're not using the ghillie suit, then basically anywhere, good luck. Spot 11, no, spot 12, sorry, this one. Spot 13, that one, it's continuation of spot 12. Spot 12, by the way, just continues the whole way across there. Spot 13 is this one here. Ever so slightly dodgy there because my foot seemed to be in the rock. Spot 14 down here. Good thing about this spot is there's also water to kind of cover a bit of your body up so that you're less visible to the others. Spot 15, the all infamous upstairs area where everyone camps. 2 entrances, one here, one there. Extremely easy to defend until there's loads of infected people. Pretty easy escape route as well in case, however, there's always a few infected people who just stand about here waiting to have a throwing knife ready to, well, throw it at somebody up there. And last but not least, I think there were 16 spots. There was one around here somewhere. Yes, I know where it is now. Right there. No. Well. Here it is. Spot 16, it's on the edge of this platform. Highly doubt anyone's ever gonna look up from there. Slight chance of maybe seeing you if they're coming this way. Very low though. And same principle applies if they're coming up this way. They may just catch you in the corner of their eye, as they usually do. And this is wait, no. Well then, this is spot 17. I forgot this one. Yeah, so most of these are just grass patches. Hopefully you understand that it's just grass patches equals hidden. No problem. Well, anyway, that wraps up the video for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I should also have Invasion up, more or less at about the same time. Maybe a bit later, depending on upload speeds, because I know my internet has been dodgy of late, because it's had hyperness and diarrhea at the same time. And when I mean hyperness, it means going extremely fast, and diarrhea, it going extremely slow. Well, anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and this is CSKGaming signing out.